Hi everyone, my name is Dhananjay Reddy Manning. I am part of Informatica Global Customer Support Team. In this session, we will be going through uh, comparing Hive and HDFS connection in DEI and IICS. Moving on, today's agenda is DEI configuration for Hadoop. Here we will be going through more on Hive and HDFS connections, and then IICS configuration for Hive, and then IICS configuration for HDFS. Moving on, let me log into the admin console of the DEI. Yeah, now I'm in admin console of the DEI. Here, first thing will be we have to create the CCO. Once we click on new and create cluster configuration, we can select the distribution which you are using. You can go the options which we support like import from cluster, and here we have the checkbox which will help you to create the Hadoop HDFS Hive and HBase connections as part of the CCO creation. You can check this as part of once you click on finish by providing the details, it will automatically create the HDFS and Hive connection. I have already created a CCO. CCO is the place where it holds all the properties related to the cluster like the site XML configuration. As you can see here, it will have all the site XML configuration. Since I have selected as part of the CCO, for me the HDFS connection has already created, and in HDFS connection we pass the username and then the name node URI, the default FS URI. And when it comes to the Hive connection, here we can pass the LDAP username passwords, and if you are using any environment SQL, like any custom properties you have you want to set when connecting to the Hive, you can pass them over here. And then here we have two connection strings. One is metadata connection string and one is data access connection string. Data connection string will be used when we uh, try to get the metadata or the test the connection. Data access connection string will be used when we retrieve the data from the Hive database, and we have the Hive staging database on HDFS, the location where we want to stage the files, and then we have Hive staging database name which we can specify. This is how the configuration will be on the DEI. I will be now going through the um, configuration on IICS. Okay, first we'll be covering the HDFS configuration. Here we have to select the runtime. Main thing is the type of the connector. Here we have to use the connector type as Hadoop files v2. And then you can pass the username and then the name node URI, which we have seen similarly over there. And one thing is here we don't have a CCO concept, like the cluster configuration object we don't specify. We'll just pass the path where the configuration files are present in the runtime environment. That path we have to pass here. Inside this path, we will be having the configuration files. Let me show you that one thing as part of this. Yeah, I've logged into my secure agent, and if I go to here, and if you see, I have all the configuration files which are needed to connect to that cluster. And if I perform test connection, it goes through fine. And we have like custom configuration, the KeyTab file name, SPN user, and then the impersonation user. You can customize according to your cluster setup. Let me go to the Hive connection now. Like once you click on new and you have to select the connector type as Hive connector. And then you can select the authentication method you want. And then the JDBC URL you have to pass, which you use to connect to the beeline. And then here also we have to pass a configuration file path where we have the all the site XMLs which I have shown earlier. And then we have similar properties like GitHub location, principal name, impersonation name, uh, DFS URI, staging directory, Hive staging database. These are like similar, which we have seen over there. And now once I click on test connection, as you can see, test connection is successful. Moving back, here are few references which you can go through. For more details on the configuration, we have the documentations as well as the video KB links, which we have already created for each scenario. Like this is for creating the CCO as part of the Hive connection, and then if you are connecting to SSL cluster, you can go through this, and if you are connecting to a Kerberos cluster, you can go through this. And this is for IICS Hive configuration, and we have for IICS HDFS V2 connector configuration. You can go through these articles for more details. We would like to hear from you on our social media handles. Please give us your valuable feedback over there. Thank you all.